All right, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy Goody Two Shoes playthrough. I think this should be episode 4 or 5. You'll see it in the title. But for now, let's check the challenges. We do have some completed at the field guide pages. We have completed 25 in Hogwarts. Next milestone is 50 and 15 in Hogsmeade. We shall complete this one first, then complete that, and finally the lock challenge at the bottom, but once we have the broom. Alright, we do have some new inventory. We have the page, the arithmancy study. It just shows you the number combinations. We have Award for Excellence, the letter from Professor Weasley, and the letter from Fig to Professor Black or Headmaster Black. And here are our resources. They will be growing and being used. Our collections are coming nicely. We have 3 from 10 potions. We will need to brew all of them for an achievement. There's an achievement of using ancient magic. So whenever I press X on all 69 enemies here, and here are some appearances from quests and additional ones, exploration. And let's just find all the exclamation marks so it doesn't bother us in the long run. Conjurations, there are, looks like 16 from vendors, from quests, challenges, and a lot from exploration. Getting them all is going to be a hassle. And here is every ingredient that we can find. The ones with the ticks are the ones we are in possession of or have collected at least once. Troll bogies are going to be fun to look for. We have 2 new wand handles, and that's it. All right, let's look at our quests. I said that the dueling keys we will be doing once we have Alohomora. I think level 2 or level 3 would be best. And that's then what we're going to be doing. For now, we're going to talk to Professor Fig. Here we are. Let's go into his office, and we might have to wait a bit.
Revelio.
Anything to collect here? Oh, it's just in the corner. We did sell all our stuff last episode. But now let's wait for Professor Fig. Yeah, so we have to wait the whole night because professors aren't in their classrooms during the day.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
All right.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
All right. Let's go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Now, I don't remember what spell we get, and it wants us to go down. What? New quests available? Oh. Oh, we're getting Incendio and Disillusionment. Down the stairs, to the right, and up the stairs. And here she is.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
All right.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
We have 7 potions.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
And let's head to Crossed Wands. Come on, doors, thank you. Oh, that's a Gryffindor common room. We're not going there yet. We are gonna be dueling some more.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the
Since this is open, let's just take the courtyard. Boom. Alright, anything else? Not here. I think there is a blue flame. And we shall get it. Oh, we already have it. Alright. Back we go. And then to the left before we go through the courtyard. Nothing. Alright. Here is Lucan Battleby. Or Battleby. Let's use a training dummy.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright, let's... What are my spells? Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect.
Good one!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nicely done!
So these combinations are useful later on.
Excellent form!
one more, or was that it? That was
I'd
it.
say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Let's talk to him again. But these spell combination practices are good, especially later on when they want you to keep an opponent in the air for
Hello,
more
Lucan.
than 5 seconds.
Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yeah?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's take Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Alright. Let me just quickly... Yes. I do want this here, and... Up, press A quickly. Take you.
Find the one!
Nah. Damn.
There goes my wager.
Shit. E. No!
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you.
Alright, let's try one more
I'll
time.
give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Yes, and I will lock on feature now. D. A. No! I pressed G! Might have to change my key bindings
Care
because
to go
this...
again?
Yes!
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Ah.
There goes my wager. You're better than that! If that's all you've got? Come on!
S. Whoa! Got it. Ah. That was tough. Failing twice is not nice, but
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
It
The
just
next round is
shows
for all the gobstones, so to speak.
that it is difficult. Let's return to Professor Hackett.
Assignment's all finished.
Hmm. Na, 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 na. Ba-da-da-dum.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Yeah, we did.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
And just like that, we have a new spell. Let's quickly put this somewhere useful. Let me see. Here. I'm gonna change it a bit around. And we'll put Lumos on 2. Yes, we just did that.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Yes, it is. All right. I do wish the tutorial would go. Apparently there's a new side quest. Ah. Is there? Alright, let's go to Duncan. Oh, we also have some quests completed. Completed 2 main assignments. And there's a lot more quests before, so these 10%, I don't actually look at them. Alright, alright. That's just too much. Let's go this way.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Sure.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Why, thank you.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, We were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
I mean, let's go for the
They're
neutral one.
adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Alright.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
And yet, nothing ever comes from it. Okay. I mean, I know how to do it, but why is the tutorial not going away?
Hidden herbology corridor.
Oh well.
Sounds intriguing.
Tell you what, give me a moment. Alright, it's gone now, so we can play the game as intended. Come on. Let's go find the herbology corridor. Ah, yeah. Okay. Through the door. No one wants us to go outside. Perfect. Come on, open up. Thank you. We'll do a quick tour to the left. Because I want to activate that.
Resource indeed, your field guide.
Like they're all practicing for Quidditch. Even though Professor Black doesn't
Revelio.
want students to actually fly. Get over here.
Revelio.
Nothing else? Ah, true. The beehives, or glumbumbles as they're called. And it does want us to go down here.
Incendio.
So yeah, you can use Incendio sometimes to light everything up. But our thing...
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindred.
So let's do a little bit of arson and enter the hidden herbology corridor. I think the two needed spells are Incendio and Lumos.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos.
Yeah, it does not care for light. It does damage you, so if you're ever doing a damageless run, I would not recommend doing quests like these. Ah.
Incendio.
That was weird.
Levioso.
Nope, I wanted Lumos.
Lumos. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos.
Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Revelio. Incendio. Ha. Levioso.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Yes. Most certainly is. Oh look, there's money just lying around.
Lumos. Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Alright, let's accept to the greenhouses. We have everything we needed from here. If you heard the sirens, sorry, but I live in a city where there's a lot of things going on. Oh, look, we can loot this place as well. Boom. We will be using this. And there is a chest. Awesome. With a scarf. Perfect. Anything else here?
Revelio.
Alright, let's look at up top. Since we are at herbology right now, how about a little exploration of what this place has to offer? Like a field guide page. Anything else here? Nope. How about up top?
Revelio.
Not on this one. Oh, it goes further up. But I doubt there's anything interesting. Alright. Here's the chest. Any chests? Nope. Alright. Let's go around. There are stairs going downwards. Another venomous tentacula.
Revelio.
And a locked door. Alright. That is a herbology. Good to know. There are 500 coins in that chest. What was that?
Revelio.
Student flying without a broom? It's not possible.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Yeah, I'm trying to return to him.
Have you found
Yeah.
anything to prove my bravery yet?
Yes,
Hello,
I have.
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Okay. We want... Do we want to follow the main quest? Or is there still something that can be done? Oh, that's the Dalian Keys. Okay. Yeah, some new collections. We have new gear though. Let's check it out. Sure, let's equip it. Here as well. And that's it. Alright. Alright. Let's talk to Professor Fig. Probably nothing's gonna happen. Considering... That's not how the story goes. We shall wait.
Ah, there you are.
Everything is fine. Perfect. And let's just talk to him.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ah, poor Professor Fig. But nothing we can do about it. Well...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Yep, you will.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Alright, space, F, space, F, and space button. There we go. And now we have this. So yeah, what you just noticed me do is you can fire a spell somewhere and it'll cause whatever enemy you have in your path just to look away. Now we're in
Librarian's still here.
library.
Behind the bookcase.
Let's pick this up. Oh yeah, we can't run yet.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Why do we need a key?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. ghost. Don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for it skulking about.
Revelio.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Enchanted
Why
books.
do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
Like I
You're
said,
being awfully cryptic. Secrets of
Revelio.
the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
and there is a demiguise over here. It's really good to know. Oh, look.
Leviosa.
Let's levitate something. And collect.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Yeah. Let's get rid of Leviosa for now.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Let's investigate. Alright. And in we go.
Incendio.
Nice little chest over here.
Where might this lead?
Ornate ebony gloves. 35 defense, let's take it. Anything good here? Nope. Any new headwear? Nothing. Cloaks? 5 offense is better than nothing. And yeah, keep that handle. Alright. Let me just quickly check. We still have a bit of time. I think we're gonna be fighting something. I can't remember. So let's enter the Athenaeum.
Revelio.
Alright, let's cross.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
All right. Combo of 10, and whenever prompted,
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
hmm.
Revelio.
There we go. Mm-hmm. And down this way.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
So,
Revelio.
there is a chest over there. How do I get to it?
Revelio.
Oh, like that. All right. Uh, I see. It's a bit of a tricky puzzle. Not really a tricky puzzle. But in my first playthrough, I don't think I actually managed that.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
And rewarded with a chest. Ah, 2 chests. Alright, it looks like there's another fight coming up.
is a book after all.
Revelio.
Alright, that wasn't too bad, was it? It was quite fun. Why the book P? Let's look at the memories. It is a beautiful cutscene.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Something I never understand, why they always say that it can be a mess if it's wielded by the wrong hands, but they could have said, wielded in the right hand, you could do magnificent things as a form of encouragement.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly, detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
And the funny thing is, we have access to the restricted section now, and can just waltz in.
Revelio.
And no one cares. But I will explore a bit more down here. Locked chest. Alright, nothing else. Any new side quests we can do? Let's look at the time. Doesn't appear so. Anything new in Hogsmeade? No. Alright. Let's just quickly travel there. And let's talk to him if he's here. Alright, let's wait.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course,
I
sir.
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
All right. Let me just check something real quick. We are at the 1 hour mark of recording. I think we'll do the first dueling key, but only the first one. It's at the astronomy tower, I'm pretty sure. Just so that we don't have it, because it is a... have to wait a bit.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
Yes.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
All right. I shall call it here. Yes, I understand.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
All right. And with this, I shall thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you wish. I shall see you all next time. Bye.